Good morning, student. Today we start new video of new chapter, which is chemical kinetics. So all of you try to understand the concept of chemical kinetics. It is one of the important chapter of chemistry. After the completion of solution electrochemistry, today we start chemical kinetics. Kinetics means kinematics. Kinetics word came from kinematics, motion. Kinetic means motion. Actually, chemical kinetics is a branch of chemistry which deals about the rate or speed of chemical reactions, and the factor affecting the rate of chemical reactions is known as chemical kinetics. So once again, recall the definition. Chemical kinetics is a branch of chemistry in which we study about speed of chemical reactions and the factor affecting the speed of chemical reactions is known as chemical kinetics. And on the basis of the completions or time taking, chemical reactions are categorized in mainly three groups. There are three parts. Chemical reactions are of three types on the basis of speed. On the basis of speed, chemical reactions are of three types. Chemical reaction are of three types on the basis of speed. On the basis of speed. Number one, very fast chemical reactions. Very fast chemical reactions. Very fast chemical reactions. The chemical reactions which proceed within a minutes. Within a second, not minute, within a second, are known as very fast chemical reactions. And for time for the very fast chemical reactions is in the order of 10 to the power minus 12 to 10 to the power minus 16 seconds. So all of you think how the short time intervals. That means this kind of reactions occurring at any instant of time, मतलब तुरंत start हो जाएगा, are known as chemical reactions. Ionic reactions are the example of very fast chemical reactions. Ionic reactions are example of the very fast chemical reactions. Other example, suppose that you react silver nitrate solution with sodium chloride solution. When you add it, then it start in the formation of precipitate of silver chloride and sodium nitrate. This is the example of very fast chemical reactions. Number two, moderate chemical reactions. Moderate chemical reactions. These are the chemical reactions which takes few minutes for their completion. Example, hydrolysis of ester. Hydrolysis of ester. CH3COOH, COO, C2H5 and ester. It is subjected to hydrolysis in the presence of acid, and then it gives ethanoic acid plus ethanol It is an example of moderate chemical reactions. These are the reactions which proceed within a minutes and very fast within a second. And last one is the very slow chemical reaction. Very slow chemical reactions. These are the mainly three type of chemical reactions on the basis of speed. Example of very slow is rusting of iron. Rusting of iron is a very slow chemical reactions because in rusting it may takes 1 day, 1 week, 1 month or even years. It depends upon the external conditions. So rusting of iron is the example of very slow chemical reactions. So my dear student, once again all of you try to understand chemical reactions are of three types on the basis of speed. Number one, very fast chemical reactions, or they are also said to be instantaneous reactions because the time taken is within a second. For example, several kind of ionic reactions completed within a 10 to the power minus 12 to 10 to the power minus 16 second. So ionic reactions are very fast chemical reactions. Second, moderate chemical reactions. These are the chemical reactions which proceed within minutes. Example, hydrolysis of ester. Third one is the very slow chemical reactions. These are the chemical reactions which takes longer period of time for their completions, are known as very slow chemical reactions. And the example of very slow chemical reactions is rusting of iron. Rusting is a process of deposition of reddish brown layer over the iron surface. Rust is a hydrated ferric oxide, and the formation of hydrated ferric oxide is a very longer process and they takes long duration. They either completed in 1 days or in 1 week, month, or even it takes years. It depends completely upon the external factors like moisture, air. So I think that all of you understand chemical reactions are of three types on the basis of speed. Next, how would we calculate the speed of chemical reactions? In physical terms, speed of chemical reactions are explained in terms of rate of chemical reactions. So let us start with the rate of chemical reactions. So all of you continue with the rate of chemical reactions. Now students, rate of chemical reactions quantitatively, speed of chemical reactions are measured by using a term called rate of chemical reactions. Rate of chemical reactions is the change in concentration of reactant or product per unit time. Change in the concentration of reactant or product per unit time. All of you know, during a chemical reaction what happens? This is the concentration. This is the time. So when the time increases, then the concentration of reactant decreases. For the same, concentrations of product increases. Therefore, rate of chemical reactions equals to increase in the in the concentration of product by time taken, or decrease in the concentration of reactant by time taken. Both are equal, because during the reactions concentrations of reactant decreases whereas concentrations of product will increases. So rate of chemical reactions you can also write in this way. For example, rate of chemical reactions equals to minus sign, because minus sign is for the, this is for reactant, minus by change in concentration of reactant by time taken for change. Suppose initial concentration is C1. Suppose that initial concentration is C1. C1 is the initial concentration and C2 is the final concentration. Then minus C2 minus C1 by T2 minus T1. T1 is the initial time and T2 is the final time. So, and for reactant C1 is greater than C2. So, the change is negative and negative becomes positive. Therefore, change in the concentration by delta T. This is the rate of chemical reactions for reactant. I think that all of you understand. This is the, once again, minus sign shows decrease in the concentration. But overall the rate of chemical reactions for the reactant also be positive. Similarly, for a product, rate is equal to plus, because there is a increase in the concentration. C2 minus C1 by T2 minus T1. In this case, C2 is greater than C1. Therefore, there is a change in concentrations always be positive. Therefore, overall rate of chemical reactions always be positive. And the unit of rate of chemical reactions is concentrations having units mole, liter inverse, and T having the second inverse. Therefore, this is the unit of rate of chemical reactions. My dear student, all of you keeping in your mind, rate of chemical reactions is always positive, either for the reactant or for the product. I think that all of you understand.